Let's talk about a hero named Heracles. His mom was a regular woman named Alcmene. And his dad was a powerful god named Zeus. But Zeus was married to another goddess named Hera. Hera didn't like Heracles because he was Zeus's child. One night, something tricky happened in the world of gods and heroes. Heracles and his twin brother Iphicles were about to be born. But Zeus, Heracles' dad, had done something that made his wife Hera upset. Zeus had a baby with another lady named Alcmene. Hera, knowing about this, wanted to make sure Heracles wouldn't become a powerful king. So, she made Zeus promise that the first baby born that night from the family of Perseus would be the High King. She did this because Heracles was part of that family. Hera rushed to where Alcmene was about to have her babies. She did a tricky thing to stop the babies from being born. She made the goddess of childbirth, Eileithyia, sit with her clothes tied in knots, like a puzzle. This made it hard for the babies to come out of their mom's tummy. Hera wanted to make sure that the other baby, named Eurystheus, would be born first, and become the High King instead of Heracles. But a clever servant named Galanthus knew a trick too. She lied to Eileithyia, telling her that Alcmene already had the babies. Eileithyia was surprised, and jumped up, undoing the knots she had tied. This helped Heracles and his twin brother be born at last, even though Hera tried to stop them. It was a tricky plan, but it didn't work. Hera, the queen of the gods, was not happy with Heracles, because he was Zeus' son from another lady. She wanted to hurt him. So, Heracles' mom, Alcmene, was scared of what Hera might do. She decided to leave baby Heracles outside, hoping he would be safe. But Heracles had someone looking out for him, his half-sister Athena, who was the protector of brave heroes. Athena saw the baby, and took him to Hera. Athena thought Hera would be kind to Heracles. But when Hera held him, he sucked on her breast so hard that it hurt. Hera was surprised, and pushed him away. Her milk sprayed across the sky, and made the Milky Way. Even though Hera didn't recognize Heracles, he got special powers from her milk. He was now stronger, and had magical abilities. Athena brought him back to his mom Alcmene, and he grew up with his family. When Heracles was born, his parents named him Alcides. But as he grew up, people started calling him Heracles. They did this because they wanted to make Hera, the goddess who didn't like him, feel proud of him. Heracles actually means Hera's pride or Hera's glory. When Heracles and his twin brother Iphicles were very little, only 8 months old, something amazing happened. Hera was still angry with Heracles, so she sent 2 big snakes into their room. Iphicles got scared, and cried. But Heracles was super brave. He grabbed one snake in each hand, and squeezed them until they couldn't hurt anyone anymore. He played with them like they were toys. The people who saw this were surprised, especially Heracles' family. They couldn't believe how strong and brave he was. They asked a wise seer named Tiresias about Heracles' future. Tiresias said something special: Heracles would go on to defeat many scary monsters. Hercules had various teachers who helped shape his skills and knowledge, including the wise centaur Chiron. During his music lessons with Linus, who was the brother of the musician Orpheus, Hercules made a mistake, and was corrected. This made him angry, and in his frustration, he accidentally killed Linus with a lyre. To make amends, Amphitryon, Hercules' foster father, sent him to a mountain called Cityrone to take care of the sheep. This was a way for Hercules to learn from his mistakes. When he turned 18, something remarkable happened to Hercules. He was visited by two nymphs, beautiful and magical creatures. They offered him a choice between two paths for his life: pleasure and virtue. Pleasure promised an easy and comfortable life, while virtue promised a challenging life that would lead to immortality. After careful thought, Hercules chose virtue, showing his courage and determination. Soon after, Hercules helped King Thespius of Thespia by ridding the owl and of a dangerous lion. As a reward, Thespius offered Hercules the chance to marry his 50 daughters. And Hercules accomplished this feat overnight. On his way back to his hometown of Thebes, Hercules learned that the city was being forced to pay a heavy tribute to King Erginos. Outraged by this injustice, Hercules took a bold step. He confronted the envoys of King Erginos and, in a symbolic act of defiance, cut off their ears, noses, and hand. This act sparked a conflict between King Erginos and King Creon of Thebes. Thanks for watching. Learn English through Greek and Roman mythology.